Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about SQL subqueries. Okay. So SQL subqueries भन्ने बित्तिकै कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दा as the name suggests हैन subqueries भनेको simply if you put it together a subquery is termed or it refers to the query inside a query हैन जस्तै if we take an example जस्तै even in a local disk local drive मा चाहिँ जस्तै we have a folder we have our local disk को folder छ एउटा हैन हाम्रो C भन्ने एउटा local disk को folder छ त्यो folder भित्र फेरि we have different other folders हैन जस्तै एउटा program files को folder छ हैन windows को एउटा अर्को folder छ भने simply यो बाहिरको folder छ यो main folder बाट भित्र हामी जान्छौं भने that is called sub folders हैन फेरि all those not only one हैन र C local disk C छ हैन सी भित्र हाम्रो मल्टिपल फोल्डर्सहरु छ भने मल्टिपल भित्रको फोल्डर्सलाई हामी सब फोल्डर्स भन्छौं भने बाहिरको हाम्रो फोल्डर मेन फोल्डर भयो अथवा वी कन्सिडर इट एज अ प्यारेन्ट फोल्डर हैन अनि इट कम्स वी कन्सिडर एज अ चाइल्ड फोल्डर हैन प्यारेन्ट चाइल्ड भने जस्तै इन डेटाबेस समटाइम्स वी माइट रिक्वायर टु राइट अ सर्ट एसक्यूएल स्टेटमेन्ट इनसाइड अ अनगोइङ एसक्यूएल क्वेरी अब त्यो हामी एक्जाम्पल लिएर छौं सो कहिलेकाहीँ कन्डिसन के हुन सक्छ भन्दा हाम्रो एसक्यूएल हाम्रो डेटाबेसमा भएका टेबल्सहरुमा चाहिँ वी मे नट एक्ज्याक्टली हैन एउटा सिम्पल एसक्यूएल एउटा सिंगल एसक्यूएल स्टेटमेन्टमै हाम्रो चाहिँ क्वेरी कम्प्लिट नहुन पनि सक्छ हैन त्यो को भएको केसमा चाहिँ समटाइम्स वी माइट नीड अनदर सर्ट एसक्यूएल क्वेरी सर्ट एसक्यूएल स्टेटमेन्ट पनि चाहिन सक्छ भने सो इन्क्लुडिङ दैट अनदर सर्ट एसक्यूएल स्टेटमेन्ट इन आवर ओरिजिनल or ongoing SQL commands मा include गर्नु भनेकै के हो त त्यो टर्मलाई हामीले के भन्छौं एज अ सब क्वेरीज भनेर भन्छौं so for that we will take a short examples here so for consider we will use two tables here हामी दुईटा टेबल युज गर्छौं our table 1 as a employee and table 2 as a department so table employee भन्ने टेबलमा चाहिँ we will have 5 attributes हैन employee id name first name last name salary and department id whereas the department table will contain department ID and department name. We can consider locations ID also. Yeah. So, what is the situations that we might require to write a subqueries? SQL subqueries कति बेला चाहिन्छ भन्नेको लागि चाहिँ let's create. We have a conditions here. So we are going to write a query to find the first name and last name of all the employees who works in the IT department. भनेको अब हामीलाई इम्प्लोइहरुको रेकर्ड छ एउटा टेबल छ डिपार्टमेन्टको एउटा टेबल छ सो वी नीड टु एक्सट्र्याक्ट द फर्स्ट नेम एन्ड लास्ट नेम अफ दोज इम्प्लोइज हु वर्क्स अन अ आईटी डिपार्टमेन्ट दिस इज आवर फर्स्ट क्वेरी हैन अब फर्स्ट नेम र लास्ट नेम चाहिन्छ और वी क्यान सिम्पली consider the first name only but let's take both and first name and last name we need to extract the first name and last name of those employees who works in the IT department भने obviously our queries के हो त now we will require to अब यो IT department कुन department ID को first we need to check that हैन त्यो department ID चेक गरेपछि बल्ल हामी त्यो department ID यहाँ खोज्न जान्छौं हैन and based on that only we will extract our the result output of our query would be this one it is supposed to work like this भने so in such cases किनभने we are not considering two at the same time जस्तै you can check जस्तै हामीले joins को कुरा गर्यौं हैन inner join हैन left join right join कुरा गर्थ्यौं भने if we think logically it might be the case of the inner join but not exactly the inner join that is why we require the subqueries here किन भन्दाखेरि for example simply inner join or any join requires a common attribute हैन in both tables भने we have common attributes 10 but we are not going from this table to there we need IT department ID of an IT and then we need the first name and last name of those employees that have the same department ID so in that case we simply use a subquery so let's begin so we're going to create our two tables here okay let's check okay let's check the tables here. Customers, employees, orders. Okay, let's check the employees whether we have that or not. Okay, let's change that. Okay, let's drop it. Drop. Okay, we'll create our fresh table with employee ID as an integer, first name. Okay, first name, last name, okay, we need a salary or not. Okay, salary and DID. Okay, salary as an integer. Let's do department ID also as an integer. Okay, what did I do? Okay, my bad. DID, I put a comma in here. DID. Okay, so the table has been created, so let's populate the table. Okay, okay. Okay, let's populate. Okay, let's be the number. Then we have last name. Okay, last name can be any. Okay, let's salary be 25,000 and department ID can be 10 for now. Okay, then let's do next. Data, Bahadur, 15,000 and the data 10, 30 and 50. Okay, 30. Okay, this should be good. And let's do our final data. Data would be Gita Kumari. Gita. Let's do Kumari. 20,000 and should be 50, I guess. Okay, the table is ready now. Our first table. Okay, our first table is ready, so let's create our second table. Okay, departments table, departments with department ID and department name. Okay, let's only do this. Let's not do the location part. Okay, now let's populate the table. Department, the values be 10 IT, 30 IT, sales and marketing. Okay, 10 is IT, 30 is sales and 50B marketing. Okay, the table is ready now. Departments. Okay, IT, sales and marketing. Okay, now we have our two tables. Table 1 employees is ready. Similarly, table 2 department is ready. So our first query is, we are going to write a query to find the first name and last name of all the employees who works in IT department. So we need first name and last name simply. So let's begin. Okay, select first name and last name from employee. You can write in the same line or you can write in 2 lines, it doesn't matter. All from employee table. Yes, employees. Yes, employees. I need to write employees. Select first name and last name from employees where what we need is department ID, because we are going to match the department ID of IT, and uh, based on that department ID we are going to extract the first name and last name. So this is our primary SQL that we need for our DID, but we do not know the exact DID of IT department, right? हामीलाई डिपार्टमेन्ट IT डिपार्टमेन्टको एक्ज्याक्ट डिआइडी थाहा छैन. So what we are going to do is department ID छ, वो department ID in, now we are going to write our another query. Select what we need, select department ID. What is our department ID? From which table? Departments table, where our department name is IT. Okay, यो हाम्रो प्राइमरी क्वेरी हो. व्हाट इज आवर प्राइमरी क्वेरी? हामीलाई फर्स्ट नेम एन्ड लास्ट नेम अफ द इम्प्लोई चाहिएछ. सो आवर प्राइमरी क्वेरी इज वी नीड फर्स्ट नेम एन्ड लास्ट नेम अफ द इम्प्लोइज रेकर्ड्स वेयर वी आर गोइङ टु म्याच द डिपार्टमेन्ट आइडी. अब हामीलाई डिपार्टमेन्ट आइडी चाहिएछ. अब त्यो डिपार्टमेन्ट आइडी यो हो भन्ने कुरा हामीलाई थाहा छैन अहिले. सो वी नीड अनदर एसक्यूएल क्वेरी टु गेट द डिपार्टमेन्ट आइडी अफ IT department. So our next queries, our short query is we need a department ID from department tables where department name is IT department. IT department name भएको डिपार्टमेन्ट को हामीलाई डिपार्टमेन्ट आइडी हामीलाई अब एक्सट्र्याक्ट चाहियो. अब त्यो आइडी चाहिँ नम्बर चाहिँ अब यहाँ गएर डिस्प्ले हुन्छ. सो द क्वेरी इज आवर रिजल्ट अफ द क्वेरी इज राम प्रसाद, because as our table, from our table we have IT department 10 and the employee working on the IT department is Ram Prasad. So this is our sub query, or simply termed as a short query inside our primary query. Okay, let's take another examples from the same tables. हैन, जस्तै कन्सेप्ट के हो भन्दा हामीलाई चाहिएको क्वेशन, हामीलाई चाहिएको के हो त भन्दा हामीलाई फर्स्ट नेम एन्ड लास्ट नेम अफ द इम्प्लोइ चाहिएको हो. त्यो हामीलाई एक्सट्र्याक्ट गर्यौं. हाम्रो प्राइमरी क्वेरी थियो. सो वी सेलेक्ट, वी युज द फर्स्ट नेम एन्ड लास्ट नेम फ्रम द इम्प्लोइज. अब हामीलाई चाहिएको के हो त भन्दा डिपार्टमेन्ट आइडी हो. डिपार्टमेन्ट आइडी कहाँबाट ल्याउने भन्दा फ्रम वी क्रिएट अनदर सर्ट क्वेरी फ्रम दिस, सो द्याट यसको आउटपुट आएको, यसकोबाट आउटपुट आउनु पर्ने 10 हो. त्यो 10 को भ्यालु चाहिँ वेयर डिआइडी इन 10 भनेको, अब डिआइडी को भ्यालु 10 भएको को भनेको चाहिँ बल्ल त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ आइटीमा काम गरेको भन्ने चाहिँ हामी यसरी एउटा ब्ल्याक स्टोरीको ब्याकग्राउन्ड, हैन, यु क्यान कन्सिडर जस्तै कुनै मुभिजमा चाहिँ त्यो स्टोरी प्रिक्वेल सिक्वेल भने जस्तै, हैन, प्रिक्वेल द स्टोरीको ब्याकग्राउन्ड भने जस्तै वी आर क्रिएटिङ अ ब्याकग्राउन्ड एसक्यूएल टु एक्सट्र्याक्ट द नम्बर एन्ड देन युज द्याट नम्बर इन आवर प्राइमरी क्वेरी. Okay, I think we have another query here. Okay, write a query to find the first name and last name, and salary of the employee whose salary is greater than the average salary. Okay, this is another example here. Just like we have used simply कुनै exact value number भएको भने चाहिँ we can simply use our comparison and less than greater than symbol use गरेर पनि गर्न सकिन्छ. But since the query says the average salary, which we do not have in our original table, now we need the average salary from this table and then we can compare it with our primary query. So the query should be, obviously we need first name, last name and salary. First name, last name and salary. Okay, salary from our employees table. Now our condition is where salary should be greater than the average salary. So where salary is greater than average salary. We do not know the average salary, so we are going to create our query to get the average salary. Since we have our average command, avg will be our average syntax that will automatically compute the average from this salary attribute. यो कलमबाट चाहिँ अब एभरेज भ्यालु निकालेर आउटपुट दिने काम गर्छ. फ्रम employees, because this table does not require our department table. यो चाहिँ हाम्रो एउटै टेबलमा खेलाएको क्वेरी हैन, जस्तै सब क्वेरीजमा दुईटा टेबल चाहिन्छ भन्नु पनि छैन. सो दिस एक्जाम्पल इज सिम्पली टु क्रिएट or to show the use application of sub queries from a single table. Okay, let's understand the question here. Okay, let's remove. Oh, okay, what happened? Erase. Okay, it's okay. So our query is to display, extract the first name, last name and salary of the employee whose salary is greater than the average salary. So we are going to calculate the average salary from our short SQL, and based on that average salary we can simply compare it with our primary SQL query. So okay, average salary भनेको, let's compute the average salary and mathematically compute गर्ने हो भने, so 25 plus 15 would be 40, 50, 60 हैन. 60 divided by 3 भनेको 30 हैन. So basically we have our average salary would be 30,000 because 25,000. okay, let's do calculator. Okay, we have 25. Okay, we have 25,000, then 15,000, then we have 20,000. This is our total salary. So based on computing, the average would be because 3 records, so 20,000 right? So we need to display the record of employee who have salaries greater than 20,000, because यो क्वेरीबाट आएको आउटपुट के हो त 20,000 हो. यसले दिनुपर्ने आउटपुट 20,000 हो भने स्यालेरी इम्प्लोइज कसको स्यालेरी चाहिँ 20,000 भन्दा धेरै छ भन्दाखेरि लेट्स चेक only this one. Okay, यो 20,000 के इन्क्लुड छैन because this does not fall under greater than 20,000 हैन. greater than or equal to भएको केसमा चाहिँ yes, this should be also included, but since we did the query on only greater than, so that is been excluded, so our only result is this one. Okay, so this much, this is how we use the sub queries and the application, actually implementation of SQL queries. So thank you for watching. See you on next video.